Bohol, Philippines is fast becoming one of the top travel destinations in Asia. Bohol is home to numerous destinations which tourists frequent, many of which can be seen in postcards, like the Chocolate Hills and Panglao Island. But unknown to some, there exists a lone island outside the shores of the town of Talibon, the island of Hao. Located 2 kilometers off the coast of Talibon, more than 2,000 locals inhabit its 17-hectare land area. There are many means of livelihood in the island of Hao, like crafts and farming. But the one that has brought many immediate and short and long-term benefits to the local economy is the fishing of blue swimming crabs. One of the crab fishermen is Martin Landes, who gladly shares his story. I'm Martin Landes, a fisherman here. Before the crab industry came here, my wife had to work in Manila. Now that the crab business is established here, my wife has moved back because she's now working with them. The crab industry has greatly helped here in Basalian. If the crab industry is not here, life would be so difficult. My name is Candelario Posadas from Talibon, Bohol. I'm thankful for Capitan Vicky Garcia and RGE. I was able to buy 2 pigs for my wife to feed my family. I am now able to provide food for my 3 kids, give them their daily allowance, and pay for their tuition. I also am able to buy 2 kilograms of rice each day. I'm thankful for the crab industry that I am able to buy pigs. Thank you very much. This is Matt Pranilo Kimson. He is also one of the fortunate crab fishermen to be supported by RGE. He says that the industry has supported his growing family and has allowed him to acquire pigs for his business. With his sister working as a picker in the processing plant, they have been able to support their respective growing families. It is not only men that have been given jobs from the emergence of the crab industry. Women have been generally regarded as the gender who pays greater attention to details. Those skills have been useful in the picking of meat from the shells.
My name is Norma. I'm one of the pickers for the processing plant here in Hao. Before the crab industry started here, life was very difficult. I have no husband, so I'm the breadwinner of the family. My parents and siblings also rely on me to provide for the daily needs. I'm very thankful for the crab industry that I'm able to receive weekly income. I can now buy food. Thank you so much. My name is Gina August from Busalian. I used to make sombrero before the crab industry was established here. When RGE started, I applied and was accepted as a picker. We pick crabs every day. It really helped our weekly income. It helped me send my kids to school. It continues to help until today.
When I was assigned here in Hao, many years ago, I noticed that the people were living very simple lives. But as time passed by, their lifestyles have improved and progressed. There are even some of them who have been able to buy pigs for their livelihood.
Even the local barangay captain, Rebecca Garcia, noticed the changes in people's lives.
Rebecca Garcia, barangay captain here in Busalian. I'm greatly thankful that RGE opened business here in our barangay. It has contributed a lot, especially to the women here. They now work as pickers in the plant. Their husbands used to catch fish illegally. Now they are catching crabs legally.
With the sustainability of the crab supply being their main thrust, PACPI has already taken the initiative to team up with local fishermen regarding the concern on the declining supply. Captain Cervantes was generous enough to share what he has done in Tigrawigan. He has made customized cages where he places pregnant crabs he catches. Instead of taking out the sponge like most fishermen do, he places them here and waits for the eggs to be released. That is when he harvests the crabs. This practice has proven to be beneficial for Captain Cervantes. He has claimed that he doesn't need to go that far anymore because catches nearer the shore have gone higher. PACPI has already started working with Department of Agriculture Secretary Arthur Yap and his team. In a recent letter, PACPI has identified 4 proposals to address the challenge. Formulate and implement a crab fishery management plan, initiate enhancement programs for restocking and replenishment of the resource, develop educational programs, and activate the National Blue Crab Industry Committee. PACPI also suggested the immediate implementation of these 3 activities to create a restocking program, to protect crablets, and to identify and protect areas with high concentration of egg-bearing female and juvenile crabs. Taking from the example of Tigrawigan, RGE AgriDev tried to duplicate crab cages to see how effective it is in other areas. In Talibon, Bohol, the minimum depth wherein the cages were submerged was 15 feet. After reports of crablets being spotted in the shore, we went there to verify the results. Just how is the management of the crab cages being facilitated? Once the total catch of the harvest has been weighed, the pregnant crabs are placed safely in a separate basket. When all the pregnant crabs have been segregated from the total catch of the different suppliers, they are brought near the crab cages, which have been placed near the shore. Right before they are put into cages, the strings that bind them are cut, so they can move freely around the cages and feed themselves as well. Inside the cages are 2 different cells. All those that are about to hatch within 1 to 3 days are placed in one cell. These crabs can be identified through the brown sponge in their bellies. Whereas those that would take more than 3 days are placed in a different cell as well. They are identified with the orange sponges in their belly. Mr. Gualberto Hontiveros Jr. estimated that 3 weeks after the crab cages were implemented, juvenile crabs were already visible on the shore. My name is Gualberto Hontiveros Jr. I live in Busalian, Hao, Talibon, Bohol. After the crab cages were installed here in Busalian, I've seen many juvenile crabs in the shore. I believe this would help us fishermen because once these juvenile crabs grow up, they would be additional catch for us. It wasn't like this before. It's good to see small crabs near the shore. It's a sign that the crab cages are working. Hao Island is just one of the many impoverished areas the crab industry is able to help. The Philippine Association of Crab Processors Incorporated's advocacy for crab sustainability brings about many other benefits for the local communities.